In the weeks leading up to the wedding, I kept returning to a particular memory from high school. Two dear friends, Ariel and Mayana, and I were walking my dog Bibi on Carlton Street when the subject of marriage came up. Sort of an odd conversation for three 17-year-old berserkly girls, but there it was. One thing we could all agree on was that I would be the last musketeer to take the plunge. Like so many high school premonitions, it didn't quite work out the way we imagined. Of course, it never occurred to us to discuss the qualities that said husband would possess, or what values our relationship would be, with the mystery man would be built on. I mean, after all, we were only 17. But I'm not sure that I had much more of a clue when I met Matt in Jerusalem only 4 years after that fateful dog walk. Whether it was my love of the spunky and unvaryingly independent Anne of Green Gables, or the Berkeley Kool-Aid, I always held on to the notion that one had to be whole and done with the journey before entering into a lifelong partnership. One of the many wonderful things that Matt has shown me over the last 4 years is that the journey never ends, and our real task is to find a great travel partner. I'm constantly amazed at how we've continued to grow together as individuals, friends, and partners. Shortly after Matt and I got engaged, we were on a plane to Israel to visit my family. We didn't manage to sneak much alone time, but we did carve out 2 hours to linger in a cafe and talk wedding concepts. No, not color combinations or music, though that came later. We talked about what kind of atmosphere we wanted to create at our wedding, how we could highlight the many talents of our friends and family. We both agreed that while this day was about celebrating our love, it is really a day to celebrate our loved ones and all of the ways that they have helped to shape us and bring us to this occasion. If I tried to thank everyone that we love and cherish, we'd be here all day, but there are a few people that need a special shout out. Mom and Dad, you know where they are, over there. You are my cheerleaders, my champions. Your love and support beam just as strongly when we're sitting around the dinner table as when we're talking on Skype 6,000 miles away. I've always felt that my best self is reflected back at me through your eyes. Hillel. Where's Hillel? Bro-fro. You've been my guide, my role model, my friend from the moment I entered this world, and I can't imagine having taken this journey without you. Sarah. Well, I might not have imagined what my future husband would be like. I always imagined what my future sister-in-law would be like. I hoped she would be kind, funny, beautiful, and bright. You've got it all, and in spades. I feel so lucky to have you as part of my family. Jan, Paul, and Jesse, where are they? Up there, okay. When I met Matt and saw his warmth, his generosity, and his love of life, I thought, I have got to meet his family. From the first days we spent together in Rome and Albany, I knew immediately where all of the wonderful qualities that I love in him came from. His dramatic flair and social ease, Jesse. His caretaker instincts, Paul. His warmth and deep respect for women, Jan. You welcomed me with open arms and hearts from day one and made me feel like 14 Ashford is my second home. I feel blessed to have, well, for lack of a better word, awesome in-laws. Thank you all for making this day so incredibly memorable and for creating a space with so much love and good wishes for our future.